What's the first thing you think of when you hear about Little Rock, Arkansas? Is it the HBO documentary, Banging in Little Rock? Or the ranking the murder capital top 10? Or maybe you think about Central High School, the school that didn't want to integrate when Governor Faubus called the National Guard to stop black kids from entering school. This school has now become a national monument, and people come from all over the country just to get a glimpse of the school. For as long as I can remember, the city has a bad reputation of being a very bad place, riddled with crime, poverty, and gang violence. The HBO documentary highlighted how gang violence spread from California all the way to Little Rock, Arkansas in the early 1990s and ravaged the city. Growing up as a kid in the 90s, I was completely oblivious to all that was going on around me. I even grew up in one of the worst neighborhoods in Little Rock, Southwest Little Rock. Looking back on it now, my parents kept me sheltered and away from all the gang violence. They kept me deeply involved in my studies and sports as a means to keep me away from everything that was going on in my surroundings. Everything wasn't all bad. There were people that cared about us kids and wanted to see us do better than the ones that came before us. You had teachers who would sacrifice their time and in the evening and stay for the after-school program to help keep us out of trouble. We always had volunteers at the local community center who would help us with our homework and also teach us life skills that we would need growing up. The city gets a bad rep, but one thing that's not talked about is how the community fights hard to keep its kids on the right path. This tight-knit community feel has helped the city produce leaders and innovators that are trying to spark change. We've been shown that kids from Little Rock can achieve big things. Things that we thought were previously unattainable are now at our fingertips. They say where you come from helps build character and resolve to achieve what we thought was unachievable, and we're passing that down to the ones that come behind us. So you can't look a kid like this in the eyes and tell him he can't reach for the stars because he's a kid from Little Rock.